face off. We're gonna talk your face off. We're gonna talk your face off. 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 Talk your face off.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
There used to be a guy that'd be on the morning radio and he'd do a bit. I used to listen to the morning radio when I used to drive to work, local talk show guy. And they'd have this guy he was like their pop culture guy that would call in with stuff from LA or whatever. And I was giving, hey, yo. I don't know why I just did that.
Are you turning into a shock radio morning personality now? I gotta put my phone on do not disturb. Otherwise, my mom calls during this time, and I'm like, Mom, stop calling. Ugh. So, what's new?
Well, lots new.
Yeah,
lots new. Super busy. So
good.
We Mike Evans, I think, was the guy's name, by the way. I'll look him up and see if it is him. But
looking at the comments.
Mike Evans, Hollywood reporter. Yeah, Mike Evans, Hollywood reporter. On the road with Mike Evans.
Nice.
He would call into different radio stations and do little bits all morning long. He'd just call him this 5-minute shtick. He always had a joke at the end or a question. Anyway, yeah, so I've been doing like special project stuff, which has been really, really fun. Really, 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 really fun stuff. And I'm super excited about it.
Nice.
But it's keeping me from doing my own video stuff right now.
That's what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. And I have some other freelance stuff outside of here that I've been doing and working with people. So I've got videos to get to, but it's like, the ones that pay the bills right now are the ones taking up the time.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get into it when you're in the middle of other video editing projects to jump ship to a different one for a minute and do a quick. So my videos have been lacking recently, but not because stuff isn't happening. It's fun stuff. So yeah.
Well, I was kind of in that same boat. I preloaded a bunch of videos. So I literally have 9 videos uploaded to YouTube right now.
You want to share some? I'll put them over on mine.
hey, maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll put my little logo in the corner and be like, if you want to see more like this, not like Tony's, come to my channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm kind of cheating.
Okay.
I don't know if this is cheating or not.
It's not. You're just splitting it up. You're making it time.
Yeah.
You're saving people time.
Yeah.
Episodic.
So it's not, there's no like build throughout any of it. It's just, instead of being a 30-minute video, it's going to be a few 5-minute videos, maybe a 7-minute video, and just diced up. But the thing is, they're not going to be all posted like video 1 Monday, video 2 next Tuesday, they're not going to be in sequence maybe. And so, because I have a couple different scenes that I went and shot and different cars and stuff. So it'll be like, tomorrow is going to be the first of the Halo videos. The Halo truck, and so that's going to drop, and then the next one might be from our scale trail event that we went to, and then maybe another Halo. I've got a Weld Wednesday one. Actually, maybe I should do the Weld Wednesday tomorrow instead. I don't know, but bunch of little stuff. So
yeah,
nothing too crazy.
I've got the crawler tracks to get to. Like they have that bridge for the 24 scale, like. And then they've got the mud pit, and so I've got those I've got to do. Right. But again, it's time. Like those, you got to build them and all that. And they don't take that long. It's just like when you're videoing it, it takes longer. Like I could probably just whip it out and build it, but I'm like, and it's you make a big mess. So the only spot that I have that isn't totally trash that I could do that big of a project right now is like my dining room table. So, which is where I built the last tracks that I did.
Yeah.
So, yeah. How's it going, Joe? He said he's stopping in before he crashes. I bet. Nice. Black Market KLN
in the house.
RC cars in the house.
Sliding sideways.
I saw
Stellar
Dana
Outdoors.
And Matt.
Rooster, Mirdeef.
Old Gear. What's up?
Mark Tree, RC Patina guy. What's going on? Travis
I think
Customs
he's laughing at your
RC.
title.
Who?
I think that's
Oh my
what
God.
maybe
Oh,
the guy was laughing at.
I don't know if anyone got it. Hopefully they got it.
Well, yeah, and I'm hopefully mine changed.
Oh, did he change it?
Maybe. Maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a cheater.
At a time. Very funny though. Very clever. Yeah. So I mean, just been very busy and fun stuff to do. Still have that associated video I'm gonna do.
Oh yeah.
It's been rainy. Like it's been spring-like. Like today was supposed to be 72 and like somebody sold me a pack of lies today. They're like, we're taking the day off tomorrow. You should probably take it off too. It's gonna be 72 degrees. Go get some stuff done. It's gonna be the last good day of the year. And so I'm like, sweet. Downpour, thunderstorm, like
brutal.
And then it did like at about 3 o'clock hit 70 and the sun came out for a minute and then it started raining again. I'm like, what happened? Like, when am I supposed to be able to get out? Like, I haven't even taken out the Losi yet.
Yeah.
The Razor. I haven't driven it yet.
Right.
It's just been terrible weather here. So anyway, brutal. I'm redoing my course, so which is perfect for it. I don't care if it's their form jumps or not. For a Razor, you just hit stuff like
blast through it.
Yeah, blast through it. It'll be wicked. So and then I'll form the jumps after.
Sure.
But yeah.
I saw something super rad.
It hailed in Manistee. Holy cow.
He's a new Scale Metal Supplies driver, team guy. And where's his thing? I'm trying to get it. So I remember his handle.
I like that shirt a lot.
Yeah. So this is Scale Metal Supplies merch. Build it, send it, bend it. Bam. And it was dope.
I would feel like a poser though if I wore that shirt. And maybe there's like a welded somewhere in there, and I'm like really posing. Like,
and then Dalton got one too.
Okay.
So that one looks cool. And
I have that shirt and I love it.
A little short
except
sleeve,
somehow I got a little stain on it from oil working on something with it. But.
And for those guys that were listening last week, got my custom mouse pad.
He was paying attention.
Yep. Eat your heart out, Harley. Look at that. Ooh.
You know what that'd be perfect for is like working on 24 scales on it.
Yeah. It's just a little, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a little pit mat, basically.
Yep. So this new team member,
RC, welcome.
Neff's Crawlers with a K, posted this, and I'll try to get it up there.
Okay, I'll full screen you. That looks wicked.
You know what that is?
Not a clue.
It's a Phaser Mark II chassis with crawler tires on it, and
I see the shocks.
It's a chassis. I haven't got all the details on it, but it's a chassis with crawler tires on it and the Sand Scorcher body. And I'm like, hey, I've got another Phaser and I've got another Sand Scorcher body already. So
bend it, weld it, send it. That's what Kalen says. Hey Ed, what's going on? Hey, last week we comped, but we also went up to reaction, and a bunch of us put in some time working too before the comp and during it, and did some building up for height on it. I should show some pictures.
Oh, cool. That's always the hardest thing about the man-made trail stuff is the elevation change.
Yeah.
It's like
hold this up for a second, see if it.
Ooh.
So we just built that up on it. It looks better now. We added more. It's just got like a bounty hill kind of a thing.
That's cool.
So it starts down low. They had built these little scoops down into the table so we could get even more what felt like height. So it's got some lower passes too. For you got to make a way around for people that don't have built up trucks.
Sure.
But
that's rad, dude.
And we built up some of the other corners, but yeah, all that through there. Well, it's already past it. But from the corner and then like in through all of that, we added a bunch more rock and clay, and it looks good.
Nice.
Looks really good. I was down picking rocks at rain. In the rain, I was picking rocks from our shoreline area
Nice.
That were more kind of like concrete, busted up, but were so like warm by the water hitting it. It's just that is thrown down there to kind of be just keep your ground from eroding.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care about erosion. So I just stole them, and no. We put other rocks in, and so yeah, they just have nice texture and like kind of they're broken in good ways to kind of climb versus just big round rocks.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's
back
awesome.
Mark RC. Jeff is looking good, man. He's doing well. I mean, he's been through a battle, man. I won't share all of his medical stuff on here for him, but he definitely had a battle. So
nice. Well, I'm glad he's
got to
doing
get back to work, right, Dana? They comped on it this weekend, so I haven't even driven on it yet.
Oh,
Monster
nice.
Mountain, he calls it.
There you go.
It's pretty decent.
These old flapping lips says he got his pro moto today. His pre-order pro moto.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. It's raining here, and our soccer fields took so much water lately that they actually canceled practices for the whole week because we're supposed to get more rain, and we're dipping, dude. Oh man, our temperatures. So we're as the equator is. I don't think we're much more north than you,
Right.
But our temps are dipping fast. So it's raining right now, and then it goes for a low of 40, 35, 32, 27, 29, and 31 for our lows for the next week.
I don't look at the lows.
Well, our highs are only 48 and 50, so it's not very warm.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to RC Talk with Old Men. We're going to talk about the weather for a minute.
My hips are killing me.
Our weather is looking like it's going to be daily as next week. Yeah, 33, 28, 33, 35, up in the mid 40s.
We're in the polar vortex.
Yeah, highs in the 43 Monday, high at 39 Tuesday.
Whoa, that's
yeah.
That got down quick.
It got down. That happened quick. So we're gonna, I guess, in the rain, be taking our dock out tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna get too cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got some of my Dana Killer chassis parts in.
Nice.
It's not really the real name of this. This is our part crawler's V-dub.
Nice.
But I need to step my game up because the last couple weeks have been pretty bad. I got my links in from RC Steve 710.
Nice.
And they look really good.
Nice. Black Market says, high of 75 here today. What a jerk. Kaylin says, don't forget to talk about our lawn talk.
Oh, yeah. My lawn is tore up, bro. Like,
is it?
Well, I just had these two big mounds of like dirt and sand growing weeds out of them, and the whole track was growing weeds. Like,
oh no,
because you couldn't drive on it the way I built it with the sand. You couldn't lawnmower over the top of it.
Oh yeah.
And so I took the tractor in last week and leveled. I decided I'm going sand over there. I'm not.
Yeah.
Because the weeds grow so fast in the dirt, I'm putting sand over there. It's easy to weed the sand too. Like they just pull out so easy. It's just gonna be a basher area, a little freestyle for monster trucks, that kind of stuff over there, and small jumps for the big jumps. Don't get me anymore, man. It's more about lines and fun. Like the huge. I'll make one, probably kind of send it one that I'll keep.
Yeah.
That you just hit at full speed, but I don't need a bunch of them. I just need one to kind of air it out. But the rest I'm just gonna keep smaller and just kind of more, just kind of fun air, like just driver kind of air.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, a bunch of cool stuff in his package from stickers. Looks like there's a patch in here even.
Ooh.
I like patches. Oh, it is a cool patch. Check that out.
That's dope. That's really cool.
That's really cool. And there's a bunch of like things you can use on the side of your cars here, like stripes and different things.
Nice.
Really, really well packaged setup here, and these are for the Dementor chassis, which is what this is based on. It's like their V-dub Dementor,
right?
So now I just gotta hope that my wheels clear these.
Oh, right.
If not, I'll be looking to some of his. So,
What's going on, VMB Speed? We got Max Paul in the house now.
Yeah,
Matt
these are
Flanders.
definitely horsepower color stickers that come with this. Matt is right. You're gonna add a whole bunch more horsepower to your car. If you add those kind of stickers.
That's funny. I've been working. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about it yet. I should check my Instagram I think I can. He has a prototype coming, and I've been working on the prototype on mine. So he didn't mention anything. So I'm just gonna talk about it anyway. So, Scale Metal Supplies has a couple new chassis coming out, and one is like a universal chassis, but you can't. So parts on this are not
allowed to be seen.
No, they're
custom.
So it's not how it shows. And so the well, I guess you can't really see the chassis itself. Maybe a little bit. But so the chassis is like for super long travel.
Yeah.
In the rear. And then in the front, it can accept all the IFS and all that kind of stuff too.
Because of the way that it's arched so high for
and all the holes and stuff. So
yeah.
And I made these plates for my shock towers, but the reason why these plates are like this, because eventually they're going to get painted, so that, and I have some boat sides that go on this, but they're going to get painted so that they're inner fenders.
Nice.
For that. So it's going to be a pretty cool little, well, I say little, but I went with a long wheelbase on this. This is a 14-inch crawl.
It's long. I was going to say, it's stinking long. Where'd you get those links? Made them?
No, these are factory team links from Associated, and they're high clearance links, and they are very high clearance. I mean, look at the belly of that thing. And so the cool thing,
factory team for like Element.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean,
why are they so long? Do they make that long of an option?
Yeah. So it's the rear links.
Oh, you did both rears.
Yep. For the Night Runner and for like the Gatekeeper. And so it's a long one, 14 inches. 14.
Yeah.
Look at that.
14. Nice. So, oh, you know what? Hey, do it again.
Bam. There you go.
Drive shaft looks like.
Do you see that? What's going on there?
With the drive shaft? Yeah.
No, with
rear steer.
Yep.
Nice. You're gonna need it with that long of a chassis.
I know.
Or wheelbase. Sheesh.
Yep.
All right. Yep. So, quick question from Stellar Outdoors: what is your favorite type of material for your chassis?
Okay, so it depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
So if it's just like a cheater rig,
water, you're driving in the water all the time.
Yeah. Well, okay. So if it is stainless steel, and that's what Scale Metal Supplies cuts them out of, is stainless steel.
Yeah.
Because most people can weld to stainless steel, they can't weld to
that'd
aluminum.
actually be better. Yep. Stainless steel would be better.
Yep. So all his are out of stainless steel now. I have a CNC, so I cut this out of mild steel. So it's just normal hot rolled steel. And then I have a cheater rig that's that little bug that I have that's all carbon fiber, which is actually a good segue. But the carbon fiber one is pretty cool.
For the minis, I like the carbon fiber for sure. Just strong. And
was he talking to you about 1.9s, or was he talking to you about?
No, okay. It's just a general question.
Okay, so I would say for me, the stainless steel is probably the go-to.
Yeah.
Just because you don't have to worry about rust, you can weld to it, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I would say, stainless steel.
Yeah.
How about you for your minis?
I mean, for minis, I don't really care, honestly.
Yeah.
It could be 3D printed. It could be anything depending on how it's built.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the carbon's the easiest way to get strength and then design, as far as getting cut out easy. People do titanium, whatever. I don't notice so much of the weight. Most of the weight seems to come in with any of the extra boat sides and other stuff that people add to them.
Right.
Outside of the chassis itself. So, but yeah, it's nice and rigid, which is nice.
Yeah, the nice thing about if you're a DIY person, the nice thing about carbon is that you can mill it. Like you can get a little router bit for your 3D
Yep.
printer even that'll route that stuff out. So that's what's nice. You know, cutting steel like this isn't the easiest thing to do, or aluminum. So like my plates are all aluminum. These are aluminum right here.
Yeah.
Just because I want lighter weight up top. So
yeah,
it's going to be a interesting little crawler rig. We'll see how it turns out.
nice.
So, but there was another part. Oh, what I was going with, or what I was talking about for the Segway.
Yep, chassis, carbon fiber.
Was the VP VRD carbon. Have you had a chance to see that?
I haven't seen it yet. Is there pictures online?
There are pictures online, and it looks pretty nice.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Where would I find said pictures to put up on here right now?
Vanquishproducts.com.
Is it right on their website?
Yeah. Is that their website? I don't know. Something like that. VP products. I don't know. Vanquish products.
Whatever. I say Vanquish RC usually. Vanquishproducts.com.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Let's see. It's a kit. Okay.
Yeah. And it's a competition kit. So I don't know everything about it. I just did a quick little read over of it. But it looks like it's geared more for the
Red Cat Ascent users.
Yeah, the belly dragger type vehicles.
I keyed.
So it's that good, huh? The Ascent?
Well, I mean, I don't know that it's this good. I was just messing around.
Looks pretty rad. So
it does look really good.
It's got a servo on axle setup.
Yeah.
And which it said, what I read was the first time Vanquish has done that. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they went comp on it. You got the rear high clearance.
Yep. It's got brass tubes in the axles. Portals.
It looks like, what are these weights on the front? The knuckles, are they weighted or are they just metal?
I don't know. Actually, I don't remember reading it. So it's got a 37% overdrive it comes with, is what it said.
Okay, so there's the sleeve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what are those made out of?
Probably just aluminum. Either way, it's pretty nice.
Looks like it's cast, maybe?
I can't imagine them putting a cast piece on it.
I'm just saying what it looks like to me.
Oh, Racing Case says cast knuckle weights.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it looked cast. Why won't this scroll down?
What'd you do?
I don't know. I broke it. But I was just looking at the texture of it, and it just looks cast. They're cast knuckles. Okay. But we can see the carbon fiber looks really good.
Yeah. Super clean. I mean, their kits are super awesome.
The price isn't bad either.
No. Isn't it online to whatever the 10.3 LCG kit or whatever they called it was? What did they call that one?
The Pro?
Yeah.
The Axial Pro one?
Yeah. I think it's about the same price, if not a little less.
Portals, looks like aluminum trays here.
That's sweet.
Do these shocks, are these internal also sprung?
I wouldn't imagine for those little ones that they have the springs all the way on the outside.
I was shocked that the ones from Red Cat were sprung inside too. Tuning shocks. Doesn't say. So I doubt it. Not internal shocks. All right.
Oh, did you read that it comes with bushings?
No. Don't get them started. He's probably lurking. If he hears bushings, you're a goner.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't want to be around for what happens.
I'm pretty sure it came with bushings.
If you're going to cast something, the way that this is bolted on, it's not a very breakable part inside of the wheel like that. So to cast a weight, I wonder, is it lead? Because you can cast lead pretty, like that would be something to cast.
Yeah. It's interesting
Alloy heavy portal knuckle weights, or alloy. I guess lead wouldn't be California safe.
Yeah.
I think about it.
Yeah, I don't know. 90 millimeter
side
shocks
trays with a bent edge. Yeah, it looks good, man. I
think
hadn't
so.
seen it. I've been so busy.
It just came out at 3:00.
Oh, did it? So it wasn't in Scale News.
Nope.
So I haven't got to watch Scale News yet. So if there's any spoilers,
no, it was a live that came out.
Okay.
So, what am I binding on?
Nice.
I don't know why, but my suspension's binding. It won't let me bottom out on the front.
Old man complaint. I like how it's dark and rainy, and I get an extra hour of commute for no reason. Yeah. Hey, when those two things couple, you definitely do.
Well, I woke up this morning and I double checked the calendar because I was like, I don't remember seeing anything for soccer. And we normally practice Tuesdays and Thursdays, but we went up and out. We went up earlier because that's why I was able to get here by 7 now. And then I was like, I didn't see anything on the calendar. And then they said they canceled anyway because of the weather. I was like, not because it's too rainy, but because the field's standing water right now. It floods right there. But yeah, it was brutal, man. I got to work super early this morning and it was dark until like 8:30. Maybe a little just after 8. It felt like anyway. I'm not sure. But I was like, golly, super dark. And then it was dark at 5:00 or whatever. Brutal.
Yeah. And I'm getting so tired of YouTube.
Uh-oh.
They keep saying they're taking down YouTube removed your content, and it goes in and it removes links. It says that they're spam or whatever, and they're totally not. If you just go back and redo the whole thing with the exact same link, it works. It's just absolutely ridiculous how often this is happening.
I thought they said, yeah, but I thought they said they're getting rid of links now.
No, for putting links in your description.
Right. I thought you can't do that. I thought they're getting rid of them.
What do you mean?
You're
not allowed to link to stuff in them?
I thought so. I thought they changed it. And so now they're going to be in the about or something like that. I was pretty sure I saw a video about that the other day.
So you can't link to the whatever product is in your video underneath it in the description.
I think it's going away. I'm pretty sure it's going away.
How's that going away? Just
they're putting it in some other place, but not in the bottom of the video.
Huh.
From what I saw. But that was a month ago that was coming down the pipe. But I could be wrong. Speaking of YouTube,
yes.
If y'all could help me out and just go to a playlist and put a playlist on, if you haven't already, I found out I was much closer than I had originally thought. Or I just got a little spike. So I'm less than, I'm like 800 and I don't remember what the number was that I sent you, but I'm like 800
hours, not many.
Yeah, like 860 hours away from being eligible for monetization. I just applied today. They opened it up for my super chats and for
nice
having the shop down at the bottom.
Yep.
So they just opened that up. So I'm like, sweet, I'm getting there. So we'll see what happens there. But it sure would be nice to get to that point. I don't know how long it takes once you get accepted, how long it takes to get all that set up. Because when I set up,
it was long when I did it.
Well, when the form that I filled out today for the first milestone for the super chats said it could take up to 2 weeks for them to port over my AdSense. And I was like, what? 2 weeks?
Yeah, that's lame.
Yeah, but whatever. At least it's getting there, right? That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, it's moving in the right direction.
Right. That was the whole kind of idea where I was like, well, actually, it happened after I started doing all the new way that I'm doing all the video. It
Right.
happened after that, and I was like, ooh, bonus makes me even more motivated
Right.
now. So, yeah. So I'm pumped about that. What else did we have in the? Oh, I have a race coming up.
Yes.
Our first big race of the winter season. And I should be working on my race cars, but I'm working on this instead. Just because I feel like doing that.
What's up, John Martin?
I soldered on our new motors the other night. I was like, I'm going to solder these on real quick. And so, I don't know. What's your take on soldering?
I just had to read this. I think they said they were a zinc alloy, melted Hot Wheel cars. They've been sewn to their Hot Wheels. That's funny. What's my take on what?
Soldering.
Hate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely hate it.
I've been getting frustrated with it also. And
especially if you don't have like a way to hold everything or somebody to help hold it.
Yeah.
It can be really, even if you have helping hands, like they don't keep it where you need it to be. And so you're trying to push the pieces together. And then when you let go of the tip, they pop apart and
yeah.
So yeah, anyway.
I've been having problems with getting my solder to flow really well. And it's been driving me crazy because it's like, dude, I'm a welder. So why am I having problems with this? Right. And then I've watched a couple YouTube videos and I was like, wait a minute. I've been doing this all wrong. And I think I might make a video about it. So when you go to solder something, right, it's instead of just going, how do I explain it? Like if you have a solder glob on a motor tab and you go to put your soldering iron on it, it's less likely to flow or to melt better unless you put solder on your soldering iron first, and then it conducts through the solder into the glob of solder. And I was like, it was like a world changer for me.
Yep.
So
yeah, I do that.
I was like, oh man.
And flux when I started using it.
Yeah, I use flux all the time.
I mean, so much of it's like the coreless with, it's like, you don't really have to, but it's like, it still just helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't like it. But yeah, you got to tin it. You got to tin the tip of the soldering iron. Got to have good heat. I have one of the Track Star ones or whatever those are. The white and blue. What are they? What do you get? The hobby shop with a little dial. Turn up to tell what temp.
Solder station.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I got.
And I mean, what was I? Some of the small stuff really stinks. Like what's in here all had to be soldered.
Yeah.
Say that. And they're very, very, very small wires, especially when you're trying to solder like those JST pH plugs or whatever for like the STX24s.
Yeah.
Not fun. But yeah, that's my take on it. I would prefer that companies put an end on it. Even if I have to cut it off, I would rather have an end on it than not.
Right.
I just in a pinch have to throw it in. Same with like, I'd rather have like bullet connectors on that I could just push in a motor into and just go.
Yeah.
Versus having to do all that. Like I would pay the extra, whatever it is, $10-15
just to have it
that way.
Yeah.
And just, because I mean, I don't almost ever direct solder mine wire to motor or anything except race car, buggy you would, but
yeah.
A lot of the other ones I want a quick disconnect so I can do different things and change it out and,
Right. Well, I have that.
That's me.
I used to be that way and I'm starting to go the other way where everything has to be soldered together. I used to be that way because I thought I was going to be pulling stuff all the time, for like just changing this and changing that. And then I started realizing, nope, I think it's I'm going to, if I solder it down, then I'm going to just have to force myself to get another one or whatever.
It's more if it goes bad or something. I'm more likely to quickly drop one in if I can. Like the Castle stuff comes with it, and you just plug their motor right
the bullet
into
connectors,
the ESC.
Yep.
It's just a direct drop in, and it's so easy. Your motor or whatever which I've never had a motor go bad with them, but I did have an ESC. I thought go bad in that the Corrali car.
Oh yeah.
But it was actually just the wires that went over. It was
The
like
bad
the
soldered joints that you did.
no, that worked actually, but it was they've got a whole connector thing that goes over with your ESC and all that, and the way it plugs into the radio. Well, it got underneath. It's a dumb run in the Crowley how far you have to run the wires to get to the receiver box to where they want you to put your ESC. And it's a really long, and you got to go under stuff. And anyway, it just got rubbed and cut. Basically, it had a. And so it was,
wow.
Yeah, it was shorting out. So all I needed was a new wire, and they just gave me the new wire when we figured out what was the problem. He's like, "Here's your problem," and then here's
was
a
it
new
a
wire.
sensor wire or not just a power?
Yeah, I think it's just the power because with the ESC plug, when I try and do a receiver, if I'd unplug, it would do the right thing. So I think it had a bunch of stuff off of that, and it goes into like a multi. Because theirs also has the 2 wires for plugging into, like a fan or whatever, all that or whatever, or their card, their program, what I don't know. There's a secondary, so there's multiple cables that come off on that one cable. I don't know what it is, but they replaced it and it's great now.
Nice.
And it was an expensive one, so I was bummed that after one run. But I've actually never cooked one of their motors or their ESCs ever. They still everyone from the beginning 10 years ago now.
That's crazy.
That I've gotten. It would have been 9 years ago because I bought my first brushless for the Stampede. It was a Castle and it still runs.
That's awesome.
It's actually in my it was in my race SMT10 I moved it to. Still running.
Nice.
Yep. It's been run a lot too.
I've got a little bit of seller's remorse for my SMT10s. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
A little bit. I kind of wish I had them still.
So I saw the Mojave 4S at our shop, at Jeff's shop.
Oh, yeah? And?
I want one.
Survey says?
I want one.
I'm torn, man, because that's I was going to sell both.
So good.
I was going to smell both, or smell.
But people are complaining about taking the bodies off. Have you seen that? The way that the posts lock into the chassis, you get sand and dirt in there, it just makes it kind of tough to get the body out of the way that it clips into the chassis. I don't know. I've just been seeing people talk about it in videos.
I haven't seen anyone talk about that.
Some people just took a drill in and bored out the holes bigger. But
yeah, I haven't seen anyone talk about that.
But yeah, soldering's not my thing. Let's go back to that.
Back to soldering.
Yep.
Lead solder seems easier than lead-free. It's true because lead solder has a way lower melting point. Casitas Crawler says he has a 6S Mojave and now wants a 4S. I want a 4S just because it's like, yes. Yeah, because it's like, dude, like being able to just keep the same batteries. I need to start collecting 4S batteries now, unfortunately, but it's just the way the game goes, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of running dual batteries, and the 6S batteries are ginormous. Like
I know.
You can do single packs, but it's like I don't need that much when the 4S goes just as good. Like
yeah. Well, that's how most of my rigs are. I run 3S that are 4S or whatever, like my Mojave, or not my Mojave, my Nomad. I run that at 3S. My what's it called? UDR, I run that at 4S. I've actually driven that at 3S before, and it drove fine on 3S. It just looks more scale.
Yeah.
So
what I liked about the 3S lineup was grab and go, like Needle Juice is saying, grab and go. Just grab it.
Yeah.
Have a couple 3S packs, which are cheap.
Yep.
Have a good, long runtime.
And there's so many different sizes of 3S, which is nice. Like you can go like a low mAh battery, a high mAh battery, and they all kind of seem to fit in the same kind of footprint.
Yeah.
And they're not like a massive bread loaf of battery. Like,
yeah. So 4S same way. But the
although I do wish I had a single 6S for my UDR.
Now, I won't lie. I love the 6S Creighton and the Italian. Those two cars are amazing. And then also the what's it called? The Razor looking one that they had. Arma, the one with the little guys with the guns in it and stuff.
Oh, Fire Team.
I still love that one. As far as drivability,
that one. Yeah.
I want these snow tires on it.
Yeah, that one went on sale last year.
Yeah, it did. They clearanced the heck out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should sell my Nomads and get one of those instead. But
awesome.
But the 4S Mojave, that fits all the specs for U4 racing here, our unlimited class. And I love the idea of it. I need to find someone close to me that has one. Do you think a hobby shop would let me take a wheel off if they have one open?
Of a what?
Of one of the new Mojaves? Because I have a set of wheels that are custom.
I would ask them to do it.
Sure. But I mean, I have a set of custom wheels for my Nomad that are 17 mil hex, and they're the big hole for the lock nut on it. And if they fit the Mojave, then it's a lock. It's a sealed deal. They fit the Mojave, because then I'll run my 2.2 awesome tires on that and be able to run in unlimited all day.
Nice.
Monster Madness says they want a Fire Team. I agree. It's time to start looking. It's time
I like the handbrake on it. I know people say it's gimmicky. It's also wicked fun. When you get down and just lock up the rear and just drift, and then trigger out of it, it's really fun. But yeah,
we're gonna have to start putting together a list. Maybe we should do that, a top 10 list for Christmas, and we'll think of it ahead of time, and then leading up to Christmas. How many weeks do we have till Christmas? Probably less than 10.
I don't know, but I got my Monster Jam advent calendar ready to go. Open up a new mini monster truck every. Yeah. Do I have? Hold on 1 second. Let me put you full screen for a second.
All right. So we're already in Christmas mode. Friday it was countdown to Christmas on Hallmark. Look at that one. Oh, so you're one of those kids. You already ate all the chocolates? Huh? Nah. I think you lost your mic.
Yeah. So you basically are getting like these little minis per day, and then it comes with a little flip down thing, and then you've got the windows up at the top, but the flip down to all the windows is a little course. So you build this little cardboard jump
that's
stuff
cool.
in the middle.
I didn't know that.
Play with them on. No, these ones are from the little the grab packs where you try and like get them all, but you can't see what's in the bag. You just keep buying them and getting the same truck over and over. It's like Megalodon every time. Like, I already have 10 Megalodons.
Monster Madness
son of a digger.
Asked where you got that advent calendar.
I got it at Blaine's.
Yeah, I saw it. They
showed it Christmas Town.
They showed it on their what's it called? Website, but it was unavailable on the website.
Yep. It was like $40. It was not cheap. But you get 24 of these little trucks, right? So
yeah, totally worth it.
It's $2 each or whatever. Plus a lot of fun opening them. So the problem is I'm thinking about doing a video on it, on what you get. And I don't know if I should have bought 2 to know if like every day was exactly what they would be.
Well, what you
know
need
what you'd be getting. And I'd put a spoiler alert if you don't want to see what's in here. But if you're not planning to get this, or you are, but you want to know what's in here, but because you're never going to open yours, here's what's in it. But I wanted to see if I got 2, if they were the same ones in the same day, or if it's just random.
Do you have any tiny kids that are your neighbors that you could be like, hey kid, can you open this every day? So it's like you get into that kids realm where the kids are getting all excited about it. And
no, I don't want that, because then it's kid programming.
I know.
Keeping this adult programming over 813.
813.
Not for the chillins.
Speaking of, My daughter goes, "Hey, there's a new show that I really like," and Mom says you'd really like it. And they saw like the first episode of it, and then I watched ahead to be like, "Oh, he says $50 to $60." He must have found it online. So
I should have bought a bunch and sold them. Then should have bought the whole thing of them.
Yeah, you should have. I would have bought one.
Stinking grown-ups just ruin it for kids.
What a jerk. I can't remember the name of the show now. It's on Hulu. It's got Steve Martin and Selena Gomez and Martin Short, and it is hilarious. It's really good, but it is not for kids.
Target is $59.
Dang!
Holy crap! I gotta go back and buy a bunch.
But it's on eBay. It's a show about like, you know how the stereotype of women is like the murder mystery shows and all that. Well, it's a show about them starting a podcast over it, and it's pretty funny. And I started watching it, and I was like, "This is not child appropriate." Like,
oh, really?
Like, yeah.
You know what they should watch is Big City Greens. It's fantastic.
They watch that all the time.
Oh, it's so funny.
It's always on.
We were just watching all the prank calls that they do.
Yeah.
Steve Martin show. Okay.
No, it's not called the Steve Martin show. It's called like podcast, Death in the Building podcast or something like that.
What are we thinking of the Granite Grom? What's the Granite Grom?
It's the
the little one. I think the Grom looks cool. The little one.
Wait.
They made the Granite Grom, the little 14 or 16 scale armor granite. They call it the Grom. It's brushed.
Not the Gargon.
He's also saying, and don't sleep on the Gorgon. Mine is already on 3S and brushless, and bashing it at the state park is a blast.
Nice. I saw a post. Vehicle City actually did the Gorgon on munitions. I didn't see it running, but I saw it sitting on munitions, and I was like, "Hey, that looks pretty cool."
Good.
Yeah, I'm a munition guy.
It just comes down to like, again, what I said for this year is like, I'm not just going to get things that I'm not going to use. So, like, I've already got like a ton of monster trucks. I've got that 2S or the 2-wheel drive that I just got from Team Associated. It's just too much fun. Like,
underwear, deodorant.
Don't need another one. Is the thing. It's a bummer, but it's super slow though for the Gorgon. It is, unless you do it brushless. It's pretty slow.
But
just like the Stampedes and all the other ones, nowadays it's slow. If it's your first RC though, like the Stampede felt fast to me.
Yeah, like an 11-year-old kid.
Nickel metal. Yeah, if it's my first one, I was like, dang. Like I only had Walmart ones.
Yep.
Recently. Yeah.
For sure. Ooh.
But if you've been in for a while, so to say yes and put it on brushless and it's awesome and take it to the state park, totally, I get it. But that's just buy the car, then buy a brushless system to put in it, or find one. I guess I could steal from something else, but it's just more time that I want to put into it when I have other cars that I'm not getting to bash right now that I'd rather go out and bash. That looks really good. Looks a little long on the front, but
what are you talking about?
It's the look.
You mean with the axle sticking forward?
Yeah.
It
looks good though.
Well, I can push the body up. The body's not set in a position.
Yeah.
But I want the body to be back because I'm going to put a bumper on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like just a small bumper, but nonetheless a bumper.
Gorgon at that price, too good not to get. I almost bought one when I was in.
It's like $150.
The green one looks so good. The green and black.
Yeah.
They had it when I was in Virginia, and it looks so good.
Yeah. Yep. I agree.
Almost did it, but it's like, again, well, I mean, money's been tight, too, so it's like not just spending on stuff, whatever.
I'm going to look up how many weeks. Scale Metal Supply says, I asked if I could talk about the chassis. He goes, yeah, briefly, vaguely, like it's a conspiracy. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, it's a conspiracy.
So there's kind of maybe something coming from him.
Yeah. I was going to look up how many weeks till Christmas because I think that would be a fun one to add up. So we've got 1, 2, 3.
I think it'd be fun. There's definitely ones that I want. So for a year where I said I'm trying not to buy them, there's been several releases where I'm like, I really want that.
Okay,
and it's getting close to Christmas, so more are coming.
Right. So okay, so it's top. So we have 8 weeks till Christmas.
Yep.
Freak out, everyone! Freak out! 8 weeks to Christmas.
But we need to do more than just cars. We need to make a list for like motor ESC combos or like upgrade parts too. Like that would be wish list stuff.
Jeff Makovich says Santa Pablo next week is Halloween. Hey man, I've already had Christmas movies.
Are you going down to the Monster Force event? I don't know which one is the Monster Force event. Is that the one in Pennsylvania?
I agree with you though, Tony, that we should do more than one. Let me write down some ideas here.
Because we've got several weeks coming up too that we could talk about them. I think starting, we should do a couple. We could do a couple weeks, like Christmas wish lists for like upgrading a crawler.
Well,
Christmas wish list for like bat. Would it be better to do that where it could be ready to run things or it could be parts for one?
I say
based on class.
I say what we do is we have 8 weeks coming up and we pull out several different bullets. So it's like crawler, like top 8 bashers, top 8 crawler things, like categories, right? So like bashers, crawler stuff, monster truck stuff, whatever the categories are, and then we start with least to best by Christmas. What do you think?
I think we start RTR or car. It's just all in all, like.
So, like for instance,
what you would want for a crawler if you were a crawler buyer for Christmas, which ones would you want? Top 10 actual crawlers,
right? Here's what we could do.
But then would you also do top 10 or top 5 motors or top 10 upgrade parts total? Like brass,
we could totally do that. Like if we just made that a segment and kind of went down those every week, but like next week would be the 8th in line, and then the number 1 would be at the end. Does that make sense? So like
each class.
Yeah. So like
this year, top 8 whatever's.
Like top 8.
People they wouldn't watch for that. They wouldn't want to see what the 8th is. You'd have to do like top 10 crawlers and accessories you would want for Christmas.
Okay.
Because if you just do the number 8 thing you would want, they're not going to watch for that.
Crawlers and accessories. Okay, so that's one. What would the next one be? RTRs?
Under $300. So you could do it by price.
Let's say $350.
Okay.
Let's do $350.
$400.
$350.
$350. All right. Yeah, because after that you're getting
a little bit more advanced.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so we have top RTRs under $350. And then what's another
one? Start with
one?
that one.
Well, I'm just writing these down. So like
all right.
Top crawlers and accessories for 1 week. Top RTR under $350. Monster trucks and accessories.
24 scale.
24
or
scale.
mini RCs. Top 10 mini RCs and accessories. And some of it'll be a little generic. That could be multiple because it's going to be by brand. Like it could
be like number 2 is going to be the brass diff covers from CCXRC, found at ccxrc.com.
Partridge in a pear tree. I like it. See a 907 Arctic. Okay. Black Friday scares me. I'm afraid I'll buy the wrong deal. Oh yeah. SE Fusion. Oh yeah. The new Fusion motors for $80.
What?
Yeah.
What's the KV though? Is that like 12 kV?
It has less features. 12 kV. It doesn't give you. It's probably a lower BEC, and it'd be more like a beginner. Thing. But yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you get the motor and the ESC for the same price that you get the brushed 1080 and a motor.
But I think it's an 1800 kV. and I think it's limited on the BEC, and there's certain like tuning things that you can't do that you can do with the other ones. So yeah, $60 for the 1200 kV.
Whoa! If it has what's it called? FOC, like super slow.
Dude, it's a Hobbywing Fusion. It's gonna.
I didn't know that came out.
I was talking with Jeff about it at Reaction the other day. Yeah, crazy deal. Game changer.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd run one of those.
Yep, FOC on both. Jim's Hobby says.
Good afternoon.
Oh, yep. See, they're saying 1800 kV.
60 for 1200.
These comments pop in. They're delayed for us.
Yes. I'm still on the list.
Okay, list.
So I have top crawlers and accessories, top RTRs under 350, top mini RCs and accessories.
Yep.
What else would be a good one?
Which could include like the mini tees. It could include crawlers. It could be anything mini. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got to have something about monster trucks.
But how many options are there?
Tires.
Not enough. I mean, it'd just be listing what to buy, and it would be basically listing out what to buy for an LMT or an
LMT.
Is that it now? Well, the Red Cat has one, and yeah, so it'd really just be upgrade parts.
I think Bashers falls under the RTR, and then let's do top 10 unicorns or whatever, which would be like
just your favorite. Like what I think we should do one where it's our wish list.
Okay.
Our top 10 things we would want. It could be a car, could be an accessory, could be a tool. Oh, tools would be a good one.
Hold on. Okay. Well, I was gonna say, isn't all these the ones that we would want?
No, but you wouldn't be able to put them all into one list of 10 things.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. Okay. So tools, top 10 tools needed for RC.
Yeah. Now, are we coming up with our own lists? Like I'm coming up with my top 10 and you come up with your top 10 and we compare it?
We can.
Because I think my tool list would be different than what your tool list would be.
Maybe.
And how do we decide on it ahead of time? I think we come with it.
Yeah, we just
our top 10 picks.
Yep. And then we can put it.
Read them each from 10. Like you do your number 10, I do my number 10.
We can put it in the description too.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
After.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Number 2 is CCXRC kit. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 weeks. And there's only 8 weeks, and I think next week.
You're not going to be here, right?
Well, because it's Halloween, so it's kind of right in trick-or-treating time for us here. It's like 8 o'clock right now.
Yeah. So I'll go on and do spooky songs and karaoke to Monster Mash the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, so actually, maybe I can come on for a little bit. We could bump it up earlier to 6 o'clock again, because we're not going to have practice.
6 o'clock your time, so 9 mine.
Yeah.
That won't work for me, probably.
Okay. Maybe I can pop on for a minute because I don't want to leave you hanging 2 weeks in a row. Because remember, around Thanksgiving, I'm not going to be able to come on. The week of Thanksgiving, I'm going to be traveling.
That's not 2 weeks in a row. That's like 3 weeks after Halloween.
Well, no, I know, but I mean, I just don't want to leave you hanging. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, no, it's fine. I did it to you, so it's all good.
You don't do it to me that often.
All right, see you, Monster Madness.
Top best batteries or chargers. That's a tough one. Pick your favorite video tutorials. Top fishing gear.
Oh, we could do top 10 YouTube channels.
Time is candy on Halloween.
Yeah.
Military vehicles. Ooh.
That's very specific.
That's very specific. I think these are a good list of
What was the one that I just said that somebody said?
Fishing?
Oh, no. RC channels, YouTube channels.
Oh, that would be a tough one.
It would be tough. There'd be some hurt feelings.
Yeah. Boats. I don't have enough experience with boats. Boats might go into our
planes don't.
That would be in
but
our
I
top
could be in your
10s.
top 10 because that
Yeah.
jet boat could potentially be in one.
Yeah. Yeah, that never panned out. I don't know what happened with that. I got ghosted. I was like, okay. But then they came out with a shreddy one, so I was like, nah.
Yeah, that might have been their reason.
Yeah, I don't think because I haven't seen them post about it at all since
Yeah.
Shreddy Boat came out. So, but I think these 5 are good. So we have top, not in any particular order.
Tools could be 3D printers. So Jim's saying I need more 3D printers. 3D printer could be inside of our tool list.
Yep. So top crawlers and accessories, top RTRs under 350, top mini RCs and accessories, top your list and my list, our wish list, and then top 10 tools list.
So did we just get a top RTR list that's above 350, like any RC? Like
We could, yeah.
We don't need them to be all cheap ones. Like what would be the and maybe that's our wish list. I don't know, but I think some of my wish list is below that. My wish list may be for them to make me something that hasn't been made yet.
Like an RC banana. That'd be pretty sweet. No?
A lot of uses for that I could see.
Demo derby. Get 2 bananas. Last one wins.
Top new releases this year. Viewers help viewers with boats. Paul Fletcher. Yeah, price ranges. Yeah, so we should do one above 350, top 10 above 350, top 10 below 350, but different weeks.
Yeah.
Then we do crawler, basher.
Yep. I think we just leave it at that.
And then tools.
Well, it wouldn't be basher. There's just those are just the RTR ones. So it'd be top RTRs under 350. It'd be crawlers and bashers, whatever we want in there.
Okay.
And then because we're taking our own list, and then top 10 above our RTRs above 350, crawlers, bashers, whatever you want in there.
Okay, but what was the other one about crawlers? Like upgrade parts, right?
Top crawlers and accessories, and because not all the crawlers are RTRs.
Right.
I guess most of them are, huh?
No. There's the pro kits and there's the pirate chassis. Like that's what I was thinking more with the crawler stuff is not necessarily the RTR, but like the aftermarket stuff.
Okay.
Top 10 aftermarket crawler part wish list or whatever for like to go to the next level, to take it to upgrade. Yeah. Crawler upgrades. Because the other ones could fall within the price range with categories.
Okay.
For RC cars.
Okay, so let's do top crawler upgrades and accessories. Yep. Done. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6. Now we just got to figure out which week is which.
And then the one that we're doing, because like I would have one on my list that I wouldn't put in like the top 10 for above whatever, like it wouldn't be for most people. Like it wouldn't be something I'd include. But for me, it would be on my like that son of a digger primal. Up there. But I wouldn't put that on like the top 10 list of RTR whatever. But for like my wish list, my Christmas wish list. The top of it.
Yeah.
So
top 5 regrets.
Oh.
Regrets. No regrets.
I haven't had any.
Okay, you want to know mine?
We should do one for other upgrades, RC upgrades. Because I'm thinking of all like the trail stuff for LMTs, the like stuff for.
How about just a top?
It's hard to do because it's so specific to one vehicle. I guess we can't do that. Like it'd just be like metal axles for whatever car you run. Like you should get them. Yeah, it wouldn't work.
No, that falls under the crawler. I think upgrades for crawlers or whatever,
except for LMT.
Yep.
Okay, that'll be fun.
I think that'll be good. It'll be good to talk about, and then it'll look good in the title. And we can chop it up into shorts. I haven't posted a short in so long. Oh, yeah, look at that. Spin a wheel. I know.
So my comping the last couple weeks has not been good. I've gotten myself into a bind or a real pickle 2 weeks in a row. And the first week I snapped one axle and I snapped the servo horn. White, of course. Plastic servo horn, stock.
Yes.
That's what I run on all of them. And snapped one. So then I upgraded both this and my other green truck to CVDs. And the first week that I ran them in this, I was so bound up. Like, so we're building the course, and Travis set one of the courses on the snowmobile trailer that we run on. It's a big square trailer, kind of. And he did a good course, whatever. I'm like, oh, it looks tough in spots, whatever. And then we're physically working on building the long table. So we went and used one of the 10 scale courses. And so I'm like, I'll set gates, whatever. You know, I'm trying to make them easy, like not super hard where we're not going to need anything crazy. And it was the hardest course ever. It was so bad. And I was trying to make it easy. But I couldn't, because the way that ours work, you have to, they're like nails you have to push into the ground. Well, there's like underneath that course, it's built up on so many things, like 5-gallon container and then dirt.
Oh, sure.
So then you can't shove the nail into it. And I would try to drill in, and then the whole like stuff would break apart, and then it wouldn't hold it because the clay was all broken apart. So I was really struggling to even find spots I could put gates in. And so then when I did, they were so close together that making the from one to the other was almost impossible. Anyway, it was brutal. And so I did the first course pretty good that Travis set up, and then I got on mine, and everyone's been just giving me just crap about it all night, you know, like yeah. See, Dana, Tony's not allowed to set gates no more. At least on that one. Hey, when I set them for our timed event and all that, they were not bad. They were kind of fun gates.
Fun gates.
Are you kidding? Is this on? Oh no. The
you left your car on.
No, the lights from my Zoom mic thing were shining up into here, and it looked like red lights on inside the car.
Oh.
But yeah, so I snapped both. I snapped one, and then I'm like just freewheeling. I'm like, I'm getting through this thing because I have a good score going anyway. I just have 5 gates left, but it's not just like broke the front axle. It somehow was locking up, so it's like dragging and like turning me really bad. And so then I'm fighting it, and then I pop the other one, and now I'm just like pushing and like still locked up on the one. And so I'm like, give me. So then I had to like winch my way through everything, and I didn't finish last week. I had to DNF, and I was not about to DNF again. So I just like hammered through the gates, got winches to just pull me enough to just slam the gate and call it hit, and just 2-wheel drive my way through the rest of it. And I went from having like I think I had like a 30, points with 5 gates left to having like 108 or something. It was dumb. Like, so I rolled over at one point and then had the hand of God, which was a 10-point penalty. It was brutal.
That's
brutal. And with all the winches and hitting the gates.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No bueno, man.
The pins pop out of the CVDs, grab the C-hubs, and lock the wheels up. Yeah, I was fighting it, man. It was so bad. It was so bad. But
that sounds like a rough outing, Tony.
Yep.
It's one of those where I'm like, we've all had them.
Yep.
We're all
rough outings last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those are brutal. It just makes you want to go home and cry into a pillow.
Yeah, I just went over and worked on the other course more. It was fine. What's up, Hobbies for Life?
It's all right.
Yeah.
You can say you cried.
Just a little.
It's all right.
Very minimal. Very few tears.
I always get nervous when I'm setting a motor where it feels like the screw is bottoming out.
Oh, yeah, like, going in too deep. Yeah.
Yeah. I get nervous about that, Tony. I'm nervous about that right now because this is an SP5 new Reedy hot dog motor.
Hot dog in it.
Yep. So I'm like, can't be busting it before I even get out there.
Yeah.
That would be terrible. So I was hoping that I could get my truck painted before the race came.
Yep.
But I'm thinking that's probably not in the cards. I really wanted to do it, and I had a cool idea, and then my cool idea was like, well, not going to have time for that. And so I was like, well, maybe I can just do another idea that's an easier paint job. And then I'm like, well, I don't think I'm going to have time for that. So we'll see. We'll see. Be nice to do it though. These associated bodies, what I want to do is I want to do a blue stripe going all the way down the center.
On the outside of it?
No, I have another clear body.
You have a clean bait. Okay.
But I want to do a blue stripe going all the way down with the white stars going down like Evel Knievel and 2 red pinstripes.
Oh, nice.
And then the rest be all white.
Yeah, that'd be really rad.
So I'm thinking I'm going to try to bust that out before the race, but I'll probably be painting Friday night or Thursday night as we have practice Friday night.
I've got several builds to work on. I've had this SCX-24 sitting behind me in the box for a long time, but I got a cool painted orange C10 body that I want to do on one.
Oh yeah, you showed that last time.
So good. So that's going to be a build. It's going to be, I think I'm going to keep it very basic.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be one of my, hey, what's going on in Reed Racing? Or Reed Racing?
Hey.
I think I'm going to try and keep it more of a basic build. Brushed. I'll probably go with smaller tires, so I'm not like having to chop that body up and all that.
Yeah.
I'll probably keep stock shocks, but maybe go with the like pro lines that are oil filled. Just like little upgrades. Servo, the basics, definitely brass down low in a few spots, or I might even just do the tire weights on things just to show like inexpensive ways to add weight.
It's that time of season.
Yep, indoor. So yeah, well, and I mean, what we've been talking offline, but I just got another job, so full time in it again. And so I'm going to be more focused with my RC time because it's going to be in the evening. So,
like the rest of the world.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, still lunch breaks and stuff like I always used to do. Take a lunch break and go run them.
Get all sweaty.
So, yeah. But it'll probably almost feel the same, but I just won't be able to take as much time in like the comments and different things like that.
Flying cars action.
Yep. Yeah, totally. Flying cars. Just run out on my lunch break, hit a few hot laps on a track because it's not bashing. We're just gonna do like track practice.
Yeah.
Bash trails.
I like it. I like it.
So yeah. So I'm gonna focus in the minis. It definitely is easier. Because if I'm having to do it at night, guess what? It gets dark here, but my indoor courses work at night. So
you're going to be like,
mini crawling.
You're going to be like, I'm the new guy, but just hear me out. I think we should put some rocks over here in the corner.
Yeah. You ever thought about putting rocks along the edge of the building and maybe some clay in there to make sure a snake can't live in it?
Yeah.
Just want to fill it in a little bit.
I wish fans would have a thing on it where it said, it blows this way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Arrows pointing. Yeah.
Yeah. Or blow.
Well, like an air filter, right? What direction the air's moving has a little arrow on the side.
Yeah. Why would that be so hard, right?
Can't you just look at the fins?
I guess if you're smart enough.
I guess you still have to know the rotation direction.
Yeah, I don't know. So I looked at it and I was like, I can't tell. I can't tell which direction. That's why I had to start it up. And now I got to find a long screw.
Top 5 components blown, says Casita Scrawlers.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yep.
I haven't blown a lot, though. Broken
things, spare parts to buy alongside the RC you got your kid for Christmas.
Ooh, there you go.
Because you're going to need them.
Is that in the chat or is that something you just came up with?
I just came up with that.
Oh, look at you.
Your kid is going to hit a curb, so make sure you have an extra set of A-arms and knuckles ready to go. Just do it.
Just do
Front A-arms and knuckles for sure.
Just
thank me later. You leave a tip door for that advice I just gave you. But yes.
I can't.
Because they will be broken and the hobby shop will be closed on Christmas.
Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst.
Or if you have to order online, it's going to take a couple days to get it, especially after Christmas.
Yep. That's the worst because then the kid loses interest and you're like, oh.
Yep. Hey, your one Christmas present sucked this year. You broke it in 5 minutes. And then you broke all of your sister's stuff just because you were mad.
You're like, can't you respect your toys a little bit better? Okay, I think this one's done, Tony. All this one needs is the body now. It's done.
Sharing you.
T62.
Nice. Liquidus. That'll be quick.
Yeah.
So
you caught
fast.
that. It is super fast. And I'm running the old school Reedy 1000Z Pro ESC in there. And the SP5 Reedy 13.5.
You're a pro.
I'm a pro?
Yeah, you're a pro.
No, not anywhere close. So this one's done. My son's truck, on the other hand, or not truck,
let him work on it.
You know, the problem is that that was the idea that we had. We were like, okay, you're going to start working on this, but we just don't have time.
Yeah. He's in bed or homeworking and
yeah, exactly. So I'm like, how do I get this thing? So he bought with his own winnings. Here's his stuff he got because he got a gift card to the shop there. He bought red wheel nuts.
I like it.
Titanium. Or wait, are they titanium? Aluminum. Mm-hmm. He got Captain America wing buttons.
Oh, I like it.
Yep. And then he got the VR. Is this Vision? What brand is this? Vision Racing carbon fiber battery hold down for racing.
Okay.
And then I got him the aluminum steering rack because he broke his bell crank last time we were out, and I replaced the bell crank, but I didn't replace the rack.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's probably time to replace the rack. And I got new pills for the back axle, or for the back A-arms, or not A-arms, C-hubs, because he's got a lot of slop in the wheel. You probably can't see how much slop.
Yeah, it's wobbling quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not the bearing; it's the actual pill, I think, in the C-hub. So
have to replace it.
Yeah, I got some of those to replace it. So it's a bunch of little stuff like that. Then I got tires coming. Those should be here. I didn't buy new tires for my truck, so I think I'll be okay. If anything, I could buy tires there. But I wanted to get they have the new wide 2-wheel drive buggy tires that are almost like a 4-wheel drive buggy tire up front. I wanted to get those, but I decided against it.
Yep.
For this time.
The Hanger RC mentioned earlier got the mud pit and that to build. So it's something I got to get working on.
Nice.
Trying to get through some projects. Have big deadlines, so I need to work on them. Hey, you know how I showed you this that I just picked up?
You sell it already?
No, well, so I got it because it was used.
Okay.
And the price was right.
Uh-huh.
And there was one that I wanted but knew was more expensive. This one right here.
Ooh.
That's bigger.
That's in your living room next to that one in that picture?
Yeah. So I went to Guitar Center to just kill time because I had to take my kid to a corn maze.
Uh-huh.
And so I'd called all around because I've been looking for these Gresh. What I wanted was a 5420T. It's like a jumbo body, wide, hollow, Brian Setzer orchestra kind of deal.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
got
yeah.
a really cool tone to it. Really good with like a light distortion, just clean distortion kind of sound to it. And it cuts through a mix. It sounds amazing. So that's what I wanted, but it was like people only had it new, and it's like, it's not bad for a guitar. It's like $800. Like that's not like, like the top vendors or whatever, not even top, but like the American made ones are, 1200 plus.
Sure.
Up to 3s and 4,000s, but so it wasn't bad. But this one was like 5 something used, the gold one. I'm like, okay,
hard to turn that down.
Yeah, so I was like, it's good enough savings. It's not, it's more of an electric guitar size,
right?
Like traditional size, almost like a Gibson Les Paul kind of a size, but still hollow body cutout. And I'm like, and I like it. So, tone's pretty much the same, just a different vibe. Still Bigsby, but the thing that it had was that tensioner on the tremolo, which mixed opinions on. But again, the price was still good. So I just go to Guitar Center while I take my kid. I wasn't actually going to look at the guitar. I was going to go play with other stuff like pedals and whatnot.
You're like, Garth, she will be mine.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So I look up where the Gretsch were, which happened when you walk in. They were up on like above some
with
other
lights,
like cables. Yeah.
Lights going up on it, going, oh.
And I'm like, oh, those look really good, like, and they had some with the gold hardware on it. And I was like, oh, so nice. But I'm like, what is this thing says clearance on it? And it was like clearance for like 5 as well, like new.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna walk out of here with this. I just know it. Can I try that?
Yeah.
So my thing is when I play them, if I'm gonna play them anywhere, like on a stage of any kind, I always want to back up.
Yeah.
Because I tend to break a string. So it actually was kind of a happy, cool thing that happened. Like, even though I, in one day, in less than 4 hours, walked away with 2 new guitars, which doesn't ever happen for me. And I haven't had an electric guitar and haven't played one in 17 years.
Oh, wow.
Since I moved to Virginia, I sold them all to buy camera equipment and never looked back.
Oof.
And now I had sold some like RCs and other equipment stuff. I just had cash sitting in a drawer, kind of. I was like, oh, I'm going to do it. So kind of wild to have it again.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
That's super awesome.
And they got to play them both.
At the same time?
Nope. I actually only played the gold one. But the silver one was ready in waiting. So
yeah.
But
that's awesome. Yeah. So I don't know.
Not RC related, but it's just some fun, hobby related. It's where my RC money went this month. Not that I have that much money for RC every month at all. At all. But that was my RC money for several months. Yeah. So I'll be slim pickings on RC stuff coming up.
Yep. I don't know if people saw the title of the show. I snuck one in for you. Of if you read the title backwards, it says "Shoot Tony and the Baby Maker." Talk your face off.
Oh, see, mine says "Shoot Pablo and the Baby Maker." What did you
do? What a jerk!
Did you mess mine up?
No.
Huh. Yeah. That's what I went and changed. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna change that on them. I should have gone and changed it on yours too.
Did you do it backwards too?
Yeah. Nice. I only went into the YouTube. I just happened to be in there responding to that comment I sent you. And I'm like, I wonder what he called the live. And I looked at it and I started cracking up and I texted you. That was so funny. And then right before he got on, I'm like, wait, what am I doing? I'm going to change this. Like, I can change mine. I'm going to have to. He won't even know it.
Oh, no. Now I'm going to have to go in and start.
Coming too.
I'm going to have to go in and change yours when you're not looking every now and then. That's funny. I love crepes. Oh, yeah. Since I don't know if we did it since last time. We got some new shirts, new merch.
Oh, you did?
On the RC Amigos side.
Let's see it. Can you share screen?
I think so.
I have to unshare. Hold on.
I can. Okay. Let's see if I can pull up another window. Hold on.
Outback Jack, what's up? He must have heard me talking about guitars.
Okay. Let me see if I can share this screen. Present.
Reckless remote control. Ha ha ha. What a name. What's up? There's if you're going to put chapstick on in the middle of a live stream, it might as well be chapstick from RPP Hobby.
I've never seen that. That's awesome. Okay, I'm sharing. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so here's some of the new ones right here. Here's a sticker.
Nice.
RC Amigos Racing. Also available in the 80s crew sweatshirt.
But I like the 80s design the best. Yes, I'm actually going to order one of those.
I've got the 80s design one right here. RC Amigos Racing.
I'm going to get a shirt.
There you go.
Do you do it on black too? Only on white, dude. You know how much salsa is going to be on that thing?
I know. Well, the logo just doesn't do well on black.
If you just outline it in white, just like the stickers cut out around it, and you just stick it on black, it would look so good.
No, it looks terrible. But also,
maybe I'll get a mug to sit here and drink while we're.
That's what I was thinking about doing.
I think I'll do that instead.
Because the mug's kind of cool. I was like,
it's really cool.
I was like, I kind of want that mug.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll put, if they have tumblers, I'll put it on the tumbler. And I think I showed these ones already.
Yeah.
I think I showed those. So there you go. New merch. Pretty excited about them. I think this one looks cool. Pretty retro.
Yeah. Race jacket.
Yep. So the cup looks all right.
Yep. Actually got one of those race jackets with just my CCXRC logo on the thing. They're actually nice jackets, the little rain ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They work?
Yeah, it's a little windbreaker type thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
We've been needing it a lot recently. We've been talking about that.
Well, you know, those jackets, not to plug I have never worn that one, but those jackets are really nice to put in your backpack if you're trailing because they crumple up really small and then you can just put it in a small backpack and go out and trail. And then,
those ones do because there's not a lot of anything extra.
Just wear sleeves.
Yep.
Thanks, Reckless Remote Control. He says he definitely wants one. We have 3 inches of snow on the ground in Alberta.
Oh my gosh.
What? That's crazy. I know. I was looking at Whistler this afternoon, actually, and it was that they were expecting snow tonight. I was like, sweet. Sweet. All about the snow. I love the snow, man. I was thinking about getting paddles for the UDR for the snow. I don't know if I have anything else that's paddle worthy for the snow, but definitely the UDR would be a fun one. So we'll see. Move to Australia. You won't see snow. Outback Jack says. There you go.
Kevin Talbot did 6S in the Gorgon.
That's ridiculous.
Uh-huh. A little bit.
A little bit.
Just a wee little bit.
Yep. That's like me timing this motor to the moon. Just kidding. I'm running the recommended timing on this motor to start. See where we're at. You mean spiders? Oh man, those spiders. We've had some spiders coming in the house. My daughter's not.
We've had bees.
Ooh.
Yeah, really. A lot of bees.
Oh, I have a video that I took. We came home the other night and a moth, there's a spider web right by our door, right by our porch light.
Yep.
With a big spider, right? Like the big butt spiders.
Yep.
And a moth flew right into it. And the spider walked up and I caught video of him spinning the moth into, and I was like, this is too cool. I felt like National Geographic watching. It was so rad. Oh, it was so cool.
Did you watch Masters of Dirt at all this weekend?
Masters of Dirt.
I did not get to see any of it.
No. I don't even know what that is. What is that? Or do I know what that is and I'm just having a senior moment? Masters of Dirt. Is that the race?
Like freestyle motocross racing, isn't it the one? And BMX and all that stuff?
I don't know.
I thought it was the freestyle motorcycle.
I don't know.
Freestyle show, freestyle motocross, mountain bike, BMX, snowmobile, quads, RCR buggies.
That's cool.
That's the one he's talking about. I didn't see it.
Me either. I did watch a side-by-side. I don't know what YouTube channel it was, but it was like a side-by-side.
Oh, it's a big race at Beach Hobbies 110 scale stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's the
classic, the buggy racing.
Yeah, no, I saw clips. I was like, what do you? I was like, I should know this.
See, it's a different world that I live in. Like,
no,
all the motocross stuff we look at. I was thinking it was the tour of the month.
I just saw.
Able to watch it.
I didn't follow the race this weekend, but I did see some clips of Spencer Rifkin just greasing it with his T64. Oh man, it looks sweet. All clay, looked awesome. Yeah, very cool. What did I do this weekend?
I did not. I've been so slammed. I haven't stopped to watch anything. I haven't watched Scale News Update, and that's something I watch weekly. And I haven't even gotten to watch it today. I probably won't get to watch it till tomorrow.
I'm gonna tell him. I'll be like,
yeah. I haven't seen any of your recent videos within the last week.
I've only posted 2. Or no, I've only posted 1. I posted the season recap or the season ender race of our Summer Turf Series championship. I posted that race of Dalton. And so it was cool because you got the whole final main was in it. And you got to see him do some pretty rad moves on people. Like nice. It was pretty cool. So that's in there. But tomorrow is the first of the Halo ones. Oh man, I feel like this is going to be a massively tall pinion for this race coming up. I'm just going to run with it. Because outdoor the track's
change it, right?
Yeah, outdoor the track's so much bigger, and I'm running a 31 tooth pinion, and he's going to be a novice again, which is pretty aggressive for novice.
Yeah,
and he's running a hot motor.
Yeah, they'll be flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
anyway, busy weeks. I like it though. I mean, because everything's flying by, and just I like to be busy.
Me too.
I mean, it's day and night, like busy. From like we had like a group at our house on last Tuesday. Then we had family come into town last Tuesday, and then the live stream Tuesday night.
Oh yeah.
And the family stayed in town till Friday.
Were they watching it live upstairs while you were doing
No.
Eating popcorn?
No, but the kids were in the Lego room.
Oh, nice.
Little basement room dedicated to Legos. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Well, I think
it's just been that way.
I think we should shoot each other in the baby makers and then wrap.
Yep. We're an hour and a half in. That's good timing because
Yep.
my mornings start earlier now that I got to get up for work. So
whoa, what's that? You're like
so different from me.
You're like, I have to wake up at 9 o'clock.
But it's so hard to not go to bed at like 3 in the morning like I'm used to doing.
I know.
So
I know. I have to. I'm trying to get to the shop just after 6 a.m. in the morning. So
yeah,
I feel that pain, man.
I'm trying to be in bed by midnight. So I got about 30 minutes. Gonna build more on the 1/24 scale this winter. I believe so. Yes, it'll be tough to keep it. But we built it in a way that it, just by putting gates on, it changes every time we run it.
Sure.
So I don't want to build too much more on it because then it limits lines.
Yeah.
The more built up it is. So, and I don't really want to put stuff on the walls above it because then it like darkens everything. You know what I mean? Like light doesn't reach. Very well.
I should draw something up and print it and send it to you for your walls. Like a picture of me like this. George Costanza.
Lounging.
Yeah. You're like, here you go, Tony. Put that up on your crawler wall.
Yeah. So what I can tell you is my buddy built this Red Rocks course. And like Moab stuff.
Uh-huh.
Out of foam and other things years ago.
Okay.
And he's giving it to me.
Ooh,
and so nice. I'm getting a 4x8 crawler course for my studio.
Nice.
That's going to be up there that I can work with. And
you should just take it to work.
So here's the thing. I'm going to continue with my selling of RCs, cleaning out just space that's just cluttered so that we can have space up there to just stand around and have people up there and run. Like the one down here, I would never take people back to where it is. Like I try to film it so you guys can't see how bad it is in that back area. Like it's very unfinished basement, Lego disaster.
We all have it, Tony.
Yeah. So
this is a trust tree.
But the other one I want to be able to, have so we can, have friends and stuff up there and run on it and whatnot. But
are you still going to have that be your? Because last year, isn't that where you did?
I can do winter up there.
Yeah.
I can't. Summer's harder because the air conditioning doesn't keep up enough. But the heaters work fine. I can wear a hoodie and be super comfy doing all kinds of stuff up there. As long as it's not snowing too bad.
Yeah. Motors mounted, fans mounted,
nice.
And we got the Captain America buttons on.
I like it. He does have some video of it running. He sent me. What is the one pit that they have in Moab? That one hole.
Devil's Punch Bowl.
Yes. So that's the one I have already.
Here. Oh, cool.
He says it's hard. I'm trying to see where that message is from him.
What's your take on? Do you ever feel like, man, I really wish these companies. That's cool. Oh, cool. That's awesome. You have to get like a squirt bottle.
Well, look at him. I don't think he makes it out actually with this setup that he's got on this one. But yeah, you can gate it a bunch of different ways and you can move stuff around. So
nice.
Yep.
So I was just going to be like, I wish RC companies would send you more directions. And then I realized if I say that and then I put this up there and it's like that easy, I'd look like a total noob being like, oh, well, I need help doing this.
Yeah. Just kill all of YouTube.
Yeah.
No more need for any help videos.
Nope.
Company's got it taken care of.
I don't know.
Which isn't a bad thing either.
Well, it's nice on certain things, like especially like specific stuff, like race specific stuff. it's nice to have like, this is how you do it, and this is how it should be done, kind of a thing. But like, I'm looking at this right now, and I don't think it fits. I don't think my new battery or my kid's new battery thing. Maybe it's gonna be tight, dude. It's one of these deals. I don't know if people are familiar with this. This Vision Racing carbon fiber. So it bolts down to the side of the buggy chassis, and then it has these big rubber bands, basically, that are quick release, so you don't have to sit there and use the little nuts to pull it off. Super nice, lightweight, all that kind of stuff.
For fan?
For the battery.
Oh, batteries, right? Yeah.
But, you know, had I known where my ESC was going to be, or had I known this is going to be in here years ago, I probably would have
moved your ESC.
Yeah. And I don't want to move my ESC too much right now. So I'm just going to run with it. I'm going to put a little pressure on the ESC so it's a little further away from the motor. That's what I'm going to do. The AC can handle it. It's just a hobby wing. Just a hobby wing.
All right. Well, let's sign off.
Goodbye.
All right. We're going to be abrupt this time, guys.
Not like last time.
Yeesh. Did I cut us off early to get away from the...
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You totally got me last time. You won.
I won last week. And then everyone's like, goodbye, I guess.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Yeah.
But I did not get shot in the baby maker, so that was good.
Not.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in as always. Yes, Reckless will have a lot more on the 124 scale course, a lot more on 124 scale stuff as the weather especially starts to change. A lot more minis in general. We'll just say that. I'll leave it at that, and we'll catch you guys later.
Peace out.